have been enjoying listening at the background. The reason my camera was off, like being a mom, I was actually doing a lot of things whilst I was listening. Who is with me there? We seem to do that. It's just naturally come to us. I'm so honored to be here, and I hope you find my story inspiring. The reason I share it because I was inspired and empowered by other women's stories, and I thought, why not share mine? Perhaps I will be the reason for someone to start writing their book or starting their business or get it on the plane to go to the country they always wanted to, and they just kept putting it back thinking they can't do it. So I'm here to tell you, anything you want and dream of, you are capable of doing it. I'm Elif Kose. I have a fashion house in Rottingdean, Brighton. I don't know if anybody's around here from Brighton, but I started here in the UK as an au pair. I came here to learn English and just escaped from adversity from my hometown. And it was a challenging time, and I felt as a woman I didn't exist. I didn't have a voice, and it was time for me to kind of find my voice in a foreign country. So that was a big challenge. I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, perhaps speaking the same language or not speaking doesn't make you heard. It's about how you represent yourself to people. So I came here as an au pair, and 2 years into coming here, I decided to become an entrepreneur and start my own business, running an alteration service as a mobile alteration service. It was quite interesting. The reason I start from there, because I didn't have any confidence in myself. There was no confidence. I didn't think my English level was good enough to apply for a job. I couldn't speak like this back then, by the way. So I started doing alterations. So I thought, if you shorten trousers, you don't need to write an essay about it, do you? So you just shorten it. So you don't. You understand, you pin it, and you go and do the job and bring it back. But slowly, I just built my confidence, not only with business, but with my English, with my connections. And the more women I met, the more they shared their stories. I was a bit like hairdresser, when you sit on the chair, you start talking everything. So I just become these women. I was just helping them whilst I was pinning their shoulders to be lifted up or added some sleeves. We were talking about their confidence and how they were feeling the clothes. They weren't beautiful enough. They weren't pretty enough. None of the clothes fit them. And I decided to start my own fashion line, because just to say, it's not you, it's the clothes, first of all, because the clothes are made for dolls, not for real women, especially after 40, after having children, we change shape so much that nothing looks quite right, because we want to be that 25-year-old in our head, but we are that 40-year-old woman with a bit of swings in there and a bit of, belly. But we forget that the society and media pushes us to be these pretty women all the time. But the pretty doesn't always mean how you look. You can sound pretty, you can help pretty, you can do your job pretty, and that gives you so much more confidence. So I know I've been jumping because I've got only 5 minutes and I want to tell you so much. So I started my alteration business and turned that into a fashion label. And now, 12 years in business, I have been selling all over the world. We have got stockists in States, Europe, and Asia, everywhere in the world. And I would have never imagined one day my childhood dream would become a reality. And the reason it has become what it is because I really believed in myself. I know it sounds very cliche, but it is the truth. And the one tip I would give you, what I constantly did, I shared my dreams with people, and I kept surrounding myself with believers. And I really like Ria's presentation. It's so important to talk to your clients and get their information, be in touch with them and ask them what they want. And one of the biggest reasons my business becomes successful because I asked them what they wanted and I just gave it that. So I didn't have to sell something that they didn't expect. I just kept giving back what they wanted constantly. And if you continue doing that, continue building your email list, continue building your connection and create a community where you base. It's just like a tree. If you just ground yourself and root yourself somewhere and create a community, which what I did. I've been in the same place for 12 years. I think it's time to move. But it's just giving me that confidence to grow out and reach out to other people.
Thank you for joining us.